Hey guys, Lincoln Parks here, Web Mobile Fusion, and I'm glad that you landed on this page. The reason why is because I'm going to be hosting a webinar, and this webinar is going to be on January 31st at 2 p.m., and I want you to be on this webinar. This webinar is for business owners. If you're a local business owner, you need to be on this webinar. If you're an entrepreneur, you're trying to get your business out there, on Google, you need to be on this webinar. If you have any local brick and mortar online store, e-commerce, or you're a speaker, coach, seminar leader, whatever it is, you need to be on this webinar because I'm going to cover some things that I think is going to be beneficial to you in your business. Number one, we're going to talk about local SEO citations. What's that? How is that going to help out your business? How is that going to help you rank on the internet? When people type in, how are they going to be able to find you? We're going to be talking about local SEO citations. That's big. I want to tell you a little bit about that. Then we're going to talk a little bit about local maps. We're going to talk about what's the purpose of the maps, what are people doing with the maps, why are these maps here, star ratings, what are local maps all about? I'm going to share with you, there's three things. There's local Google Maps, there's Yahoo, and there's Bing Maps. So we're going to talk about all of those things. I'll put those in a bucket for you so you could understand those a little bit. Then something else that Google came out with was local paid maps. Now they have something called a 3-pack. And the 3-pack is where there's only 3 listings at the top of Google that show maps for the most optimized and most detailed listing that they want to show, because obviously the people that are searching on the internet, which is you and I, when we search on the internet, we're looking for the best result. So what Google wants to do is they want to make sure the best company comes up based on the keyword that you're searching. So we're going to talk a little bit about local paid maps and something that you can do that can help you rank on the internet. Then we're also going to talk about local social ads. Now, we're talking about Facebook, Twitter, we're talking about LinkedIn, we're talking about Instagram. We're going to talk a little bit and we're going to touch a little bit on each one of these things so that you can understand what you can do, some of the tips, some tweaks, some things that you can implement today. After you finish this webinar, you will be able to implement 1 or 2 things after this webinar that you can do to help increase visibility for your business. And then the last thing I want to share with you guys, and this is the biggest thing, the biggest mistake that I see people doing all the time with their local business. And I'm going to share that with you when you jump on the webinar. So those are the top 4 things. We're going to talk about local SEO citations. We're going to talk about local maps. We're going to talk about local paid maps. We're going to talk about local social ads. And then the 5th thing is going to be something that I see local businesses making this mistake all the time. And I just want to share this with you so that you could jump on, we can help each other out. You can go implement these 5 tips, and it's going to be more than 5 tips, but it's going to be a bunch of things that you could just pick out. Implement one thing. My goal this year with Web Mobile Fusion is that we help over 1,000 businesses be successful in local marketing. So I hope to see you on the webinar. That webinar is going to be January 31st at 2 p.m. Hope to see you there.